how's it going? We're gonna do our hair with like a combo between the Le Clip by Launch and not hot rollers, but Velcro rollers. So I don't know if you've been seeing this trend all over the internet, but taking rollers to get really full, amazing hair. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. Say hey when you're hopping on. I've already brushed my hair earlier, but I'm going to just comb out any extra tangles. Hope you guys have had a good day. Launch has a big sale going on, so if you are needing hair tools, hair care, any of the hair stuff, you can shop the link in the description of the video. I went to bed on a wet head a few nights ago, and then I haven't really done anything since. So my hair has a lot of frizz to it and kind of a lot of tangles. So I'm going to show you what I put on my hair whenever it gets kind of out of control. Just going to work these out really nicely. If you have tangles, start at the bottom and work your way up. I might have needed a hairbrush for this, y'all. I thought I wasn't tangly. Then I took it out. I'm just going to use a little volume really quick. My hair doesn't, this is the easiest way I can get tangles out of my hair. My hair is way tanglier than I thought it was. All right, there we go. You can use a little volume on wet or dry hair and you can turn it on, but I'm just using it literally as a brush because it's just sitting here. All right, just finished doing my makeup. This dress launches tonight, so I will post, I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm gonna do a reel in a few minutes after my hair doesn't look like this. It launches at night, or at 8 o'clock tonight, so I gotta film it before I get kids. Actually, Adam's getting kids from school, so before they get home. All right, so we are going to use Remedy. Not a lot, a little goes a long way, but it is crazy good. Smells amazing, and it helps with frizz and adding shine. So it's also like a thermal protectant, so before you're putting heat on your hair, if you struggle with dry hair, Remedy is a great shine enhancing argan oil. It's going to help just add moisture and shine. So yeah, it is a dress here. I'll show it to you. I thought it was like so cute. It's like such a good length. Just a cute little dress. So anyways, we have an upcoming trip to the beach, and so I'm like, oh, this will be perfect to wear. All right, here we go. So I'm going to section my hair off into section. Oh, I should turn my curling iron on. Turn it on to 400. I'm going to section my hair off into sections to do this. So I'm like trying to debate if I feel like I should do the top section first, but I feel like it'll be harder. But I want to be sure that you guys get to see like the reveal, and I don't want it to take too long. So hence, if I did the top section, it would cool, and then the bottom section I could take out last. So I don't know, we might end up going that way. I think I could make that work. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Jasmine Ray's dry shampoo. This is the number 2. It's a super dry shampoo. Anytime I am more than like 2 or 3 days past washing, I love to use this to add a little bit of texture, and also it will absorb any of those excess oils that we don't want. But I did put oil on my ends because that argan oil is to keep it like healthy and shiny, and the dry shampoo is to take out like the greasy looking oil, if you know what I mean. All right. Okay. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to do that properly, so we're going to do it this way. good. I just want the top to be able to be like, to where you can, I don't know. I want it to be able to be cooled so you can at least see how the top looks. All right, I'm gonna take this and I'm going to roll it up, all right? And I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute. And I go towards the back of my hair. All right, so that's what your hair is gonna look like on its own if you don't use anything else. I am going to use an aluminum roller while it's still hot and going up with it. Just taking a little clip, clipping it back. So you can do your hot rollers or your curls under or upward. I like the look of how they look upward, so that's the way I'm doing it. But you can do it however you like best. So I try to be a little more careful with my ends and heat on my ends. So I'm gonna do this for like, I don't know, 5 seconds or so, and then we'll move to the next section. This curling iron is amazing. It is a titanium curling iron, so it's gonna allow your hair to hold curl. And then I just kind of unroll that curl. It's still hot, so I'm gonna be able to get shape from it. If you've never tried the Le Clip by Lange, if you've struggled with your hair holding curl with other curling irons, then you need to get this because it is absolutely amazing. You could curl your hair just traditionally with it, or you could do kind of what we're doing today. I'm gonna have to separate my hair into sections though, or else I'm gonna end up with a big mess on my hands. Just holding it here on the horizontal. I did put a new nose ring in today, and Adam came up and he was like, ugh. And I was like, you don't like it? And he's like, it's like wearing cowboy boots and a swimsuit. And I was like, some people like cowboy boots and a swimsuit. And he's like, no, I don't like it. So he's just like more traditional. He loves the gold nose ring. It's like, I guess, barely edgy enough. And so, like, well, might not be in a black nose ring for long. So I want to be sure my husband still thinks it's cute. All right, now I'm gonna go to this side, and we're just gonna, I just want like the front section to have the longest amount of time to curl, and then we'll continue on. Okay, doing this. I have the clip down because I'm gonna go towards the back of my hair. Whoa, I'll let it go. Oops. It's fast as well, so like if you are, if you have thin hair and it's, you know, easy to curl and fine, I would have it on a lower heat setting, but mine is hard to curl, and so I keep it on like the 400 degree setting. So like this, and just rolling this up. Put a little clip in. Why the rollers too? So it's just gonna give you a totally different look. So this is gonna give you like a lot of volume, like more of like a Farrah Fawcett blowout, like kind of just look, rather than just what regular curls look like. So it's just to achieve a different style than just curling your hair. I'm gonna run out of the size curling. I may have to use some of these. These are, so I ordered this pack of hot rollers that have aluminum in them. They're supposed to help, you know, with your heat and everything, like setting your curls. But I also have just some standard Velcro ones, but I'm gonna run out of these little aluminum ones. I didn't want to order like a bunch of them, so I'm just gonna have to use regular ones here in a second. The rollers are linked on my Amazon storefront, and then the launch tools are linked in the description of this video. So if you just go to CourtneySwan.com, you'll see hot rollers and Velcro rollers. All right. Just holding this. So see, like if you just did it just like that, it looks kind of crazy, but trust the process, right? I have to go in here with some of these bigger rollers. Your hair will curl, but it won't stay within 30 minutes of curling when it's fallen. So I highly recommend, if you have hair that doesn't hold curl well, then get a titanium curling wand. It will literally change your life. It's so, so good. I feel like this is too thick of a section. I have very thick, very coarse, hard to curl hair. All right, so just gonna go curling it. Decide, like here, I feel like I would like it with more volume, like closer to my crown. So I'm kind of going under this section. I still have to curl that other side, so I might have to fix that in a minute. Okay, so once I get away from the front of my hair, I will kind of do larger sections. I do have a lot of hair. I have incredibly thick hair, and so if I don't do like larger sections, then we will be here all day. I'm just clipping up this top part to separate it now that we have the front going, and then I'm gonna just start here. Take a section of hair, take your curling iron, and curl. So you could even do this. I saw the comment about if you curled your hair like the other way, would it give it a normal curl? Yeah, so I'll show you how I normally curl my hair with a curling iron. You can totally achieve like a normal curl with it as well. So typically if I'm curling my hair just like regularly, I'll take it, clamp it halfway in the middle, and then I kind of will rotate. And you could do this, oops, let me grab a smaller section so I can show you. It's hard to see with a curler in the way. So I take it and I rotate, I'll rotate, and you could do the same thing for what you're doing, and then you can just pull it out and put your curler there as well, or you can leave it just like that. I don't know if you can see. Just entirely what you want to do. Have it set at 400 degrees. And I just work fast, but if you feel like you work slower, then turn your temp down. I'm just like flipping this upward. So this one's the 25 millimeter, and it is the smallest. It's a 1-inch barrel. And then the 32 millimeter is 1¼ inches. And so, and I'm praying one day they launch like a 2-inch or something, 1.5 or 2-inch. I would love that. Right. Clamp that in. Okay, moving to my next little section. So the bigger your section, the looser your curls, the smaller the section, the tighter your curls, and that goes just like in general for how when you're curling your hair or if you're doing this. I'm gonna take it. I'm just going to curl, wrap it up, and then I want the tail end to end up in there. I'm kind of alternating between going, these are kind of going back and under, and the other ones are going back and up. And trying to put them on while my hair is still hot so that it obviously holds the shape of the curl. You wrap your hair around it. So I used hot rollers, like actual hot rollers, in middle school, and I would get ready at home, and then I would take my hair out of rollers when I got to school in like the car line. And that's probably when I started, I guess, doing my own hair. That's how I started doing it. I'm gonna go to this side because I want volume, and this one's gonna be really well set. I'm gonna have a lot of volume, and I need this side to catch up. Okay, so if you saw what I was about to do this, and it would have made a crease. So you wanna make sure whenever you're using a curling iron of any kind that it's like smooth. I have my, so that when you rotate, it doesn't leave any sort of kinks or creases or anything. Okay, taking a big roller for this guy. Starting at the bottom and rolling all the way up. And every now and then you might have like a little section where I'm not sure I can fit a roller going around here, but I can easily just curl it so it's not straight. And then once I run a comb through it, it'll be fine. Yeah, so this is the Le Clip by Lunge. It is amazing, like just absolutely amazing. It's a kind of standard curling iron, but it saves whatever setting you had last. So that's great. And then it also is titanium. So if you have hard to curl, hard to manage hair at all, it's fantastic at giving you like curls for days. And then today, I'm just kind of showing you how you can get that like really fantastic volume curls using a curling iron. I have tangles. Anybody else have tangle prone hair? My hair is just like prone to get tangly. I would call this like more of the look. You know how like those bombshell curls, like the Victoria's Secret, like fantastic big curls. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Okay, so taking this and also I just think that it's like so feminine to have your hair in hair rollers. These. I hope this Velcro one will hold itself. Looks like it's going to. Let's separate this into some sections. So which one do I prefer? Just the regular Velcro or the aluminum? I like the aluminum probably the best because for the rollers, because it's gonna like keep that heat longer. And that way, if you are in a hurry as well, you don't have to keep the Velcro ones like on your head quite as long. So I just didn't order enough. I didn't know which ones I would like more. And so I wanted to order both. I think in theory, they both work. Okay, we're almost done. I feel like I'm gonna need something to like do for the end of this because they really need to sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm hoping the front ones, I'll go really slow for y'all so that the back has time to catch up. My grandma used hot rollers. That's actually who I learned how to hot roll my hair from, was her. And I don't know, I just imagined like she would get up, she'd do her hot rollers, she'd like make my papa breakfast and wear a robe. And like, that's just like what I thought like adulting is like. Okay, I'm gonna spray my hair with some Trois Chic 3-way hairspray. This is gonna really help lock that like height into my hair. Okay. Here I have like just a tiny little little cute stray. Okay, let's see. Not gonna turn my curling iron off because we might end up needing it, but I do think I'm gonna go ahead and start taking these down. So keep in mind, the longer you have your hair up in rollers, the tighter, you know, that curl is going to be. Also, if you were in more of a hurry and you really wanted that volume, you could take like your favorite blow dryer and you could put some heat on it right before you let them out. So okay, let's get started. I want to say I don't know exactly where I started, so we're just gonna get started here. Drum roll, please. And I like to take them out like uncurling them. So as you're unvelcroing them, kind of look at what direction they naturally go, or take your finger and twist it. So the first one I just took out was a big roller, so you can see how that's looser. This one was slightly smaller, so that second curl back here is a little tighter. If you want everything to be a lot tighter, use smaller barrels. I mean, you just figure out what works for you, okay? So this just gives you a completely different look than just curling your hair. What are we thinking so far, folks? Trying to put these all back like ish together so they're not just everywhere. And then if you kind of pulled at it, but you didn't feel like you got to curl, just use your fingers. So I think the next time I do this, I'm going to use, I have short hair. So I think the next time I do it, I'm going to use smaller rollers to get like a little bit of a tighter curl. But I can't wait to like really spray this and zhuzh it up. So here's one, I just wanted to show you the difference. Here's one we used a tinier curler. See how much tighter that curl is. Okay, this one, I feel like I need to maybe give it a little bit of just curl in general because that, here we go. Okay, going up to these top sections. How fun is this? Also, if you're gonna do like a really beautiful updo, oh, I'm obsessed. Wish I'd done a smaller curl right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I still have a good bit of hair to take out. I want a smaller roller. I did a really big one right here in the front, and I want it to be with the small one. That's the great thing about doing your hair. Like if you're like, man, I messed up, or I wish I had done this, just fix it. Like no big deal. Like there's nobody telling you you have to do it a certain way, or you don't have to do it a certain way. And then some people you might actually prefer like how big and like voluminous it is. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. It's Amazon saying things are arriving. It normally does this every day. I gotta turn my Amazon notifications off because it goes off every time Veda's napping. Okay, and if you're like, oh, that looks weird, it's because I, when I took it out, I did it in the wrong direction. Okay, one left. One cute little curly baby left. Okay, now let's go. I want to give them like just a second. Is it crazy if I do this part and then I'll take the front section down? I need marula oil, folks. Where is it? Hang on. There we go. Just a little extra like volume and curl there towards the front. All right, so I'm gonna use, I had a marula oil right here. I was like, I thought I had one nearby. I'm gonna use marula oil by Lunge. So it's a hydrating mist and it allows you to get texture and shine and like run your hands through your hair without getting frizzy. If you want your curls to be a little looser, you can kind of take your comb and go through them. Okay, spray. This little guy I felt like needed more height up here at the top. So I'm just gonna take that wand and add in a little, but not hold it for too long. And it should just blend in. Same with like some little frizzy spots. The longer you hold it, the tighter your curl is gonna be. Okay, here we go. I lift. So I get all that extra body. Okay, so totally different look than just using this curling iron, which I absolutely love this curling iron, but I also love options. So I love the fact that like I could, and if I'd let it, so if I wasn't live with you guys, I probably would have let it sit on my like head like that for at least 20-30 minutes, just so my curls were like a little more dramatic. I think they look really cute. What do you think? Do you guys like this? All right. I think we need just a little more volume just right here. So much body. This hairspray is fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna just take right above my eyebrow, kind of decide which side you want. I like to tuck one side typically. So I'll just take my finger right above my brow, just take it and I'll tuck it behind my ear. Okay, and if you notice you had any straight pieces, just take your little curling iron and don't hold it for long, and you can just kind of zhuzh up your little straight pieces, or you can even do it like as if it was a wand. You can just like wrap it around. Okay, I'm obsessed with this. I think it looks so cute. So anyways, if you guys have questions about anything, shoot me a message. Launches have a big sale going on. All their hair care, all their hair tools, accessories, hairbrushes, hair masks, like all of it. Everything is on sale site-wide. So the link's in the description of the video. I didn't put it here. Here we go. Let's see. Let's show that we can shop it really easy. All right, bye guys. I hope you have a good day.